say your name and how you know our family.
Todd Wilhite actually met the Canes 3 weeks after Julie passed away from a 4.5-year battle with cancer. Anytime she would go to the hospital for cancer treatments and things, she would just look around looking for someone who needed a word of encouragement. Well, when she was diagnosed with cancer, it was stage 4B, so it was very, very advanced. And then one morning, I was still in bed, and I heard Julie in the other room. She was singing "Onward, Christian Soldiers," and she's like, "Let's go, it's time to fight, and we're gonna do this." And she said, "And we're gonna bring glory to God through the whole process." Obviously, ups and downs throughout the whole 4.5-year journey. Good reports, terrible reports, fun times, knowing that time was short. And so loving and living life to the fullest when we could, always trying to bring glory to God. And that was our goal, continues to be our goal today. Early one morning, I went in to check on Julie, and she started telling me that in the middle of the night, she was just watching videos, and she found one video that had a song playing in the background. And she spent quite a bit of time that night trying to figure out what song that was. And she tracked it down and found out that it was Cain's "I'm So Blessed." She then sent that to a bunch of her friends in the middle of the night, encouraging them as she's nearing the end of her battle with cancer. She's encouraging others with that song. I got to work that morning, had multiple people stop me and tell me that Julie had sent them this song, and it was exactly what they needed that day. And still to this day, 3 years later, I still get texts and people will say, "I just heard 'I'm So Blessed' on the radio, thinking about you and your family today." At Julie's funeral, we started the funeral with the commission by Cain. And we ended Julie's funeral with "I'm So Blessed," to which everyone in attendance stood and cheered and clapped at a funeral because they knew that Julie was blessed, I was blessed, and that they were blessed. In the darkness of grief and being home alone, my youngest had just moved out, so all my kids were gone. I had recently retired to be at home and take care of Julie, so I didn't have a job, I didn't have a wife, I didn't have kids, I was in my house alone. Julie had told me one time, I was just trying to comfort and console her, and just how horrible the journey was that she was on, and she's like, "Todd, I got it easy, you got the hard part. You're gonna have to stay here and live life and take care of the kids." And I didn't believe that until she passed, and I'm like, yeah, she's in heaven celebrating, and I'm gonna walk this path. If someone is going through something similar to what I faced, this is what I would tell them. 2 Chronicles 20, it talks about Jehoshaphat is facing armies, fear of defeat, and he is told that the battle is not his, it belongs to the Lord. The Lord defeats them, and he begins battle with appointing men to sing. And in the face of what looks to the world like defeat, they sing praises and did not have to fight the battle. The Lord fought the battle and destroyed the enemy, all because of music. And that's been such a huge part of my journey is music and praise in the dark, in the light, just praising the Lord. I was blessed to meet someone, Michelle. She lost her husband to cancer. Our stories were so similar. Michelle and I met at the perfect time. We were both in the same place, but God brought us together, and been married a little over a month now. So it's awesome. I made it!